I've been a commercial advertising photographer for most of my life. Now that I've matured a little bit and gotten on into semi-retirement, I do a lot of different projects, one of them being a walk down Park Street, which we'll talk about in a moment. Well, actually, let's talk about it right now. The project came about because somebody asked me for a couple of pictures of Park Street. I went down there last March in snow and a little bit of muddy water, wandered around, took a few pictures, but realized that there was potential here for some kind of a study of the architecture and the people in the Hispanic community in Hartford. And so since then, which has been just about a year now, Sandy and John and I have been going down to Park Street and photographing people on the street and architectural details and going into shops and talking to people and finding a wonderful, wonderful ethnic diversity of people from South America, from Puerto Rico, you know, and just an incredible mix of people, Portuguese. And it's been a real joy to meet these people, talk to them. There's some really nice people there. The neighborhood is really good for people immigrating into the Hartford area. You can walk to a lot of different shops, you can walk to work, you don't need to have a car. And I've met young families with 2 or 3 children who just really like being there, and it's a good place for them to be. The Hartford Public Library branch on Park Street in Frog Hollow, Letitia Coto is the lady who runs that. It actually really has surprised me with how wonderful the programs are that they have for the kids. When I was a kid growing up, if you went to a library, you know what you got? Shh, shh. Don't make, you're making noise, be quiet. When I walk into the Park Street Library, and it's alive with activity, there are kids on computers, they're looking at books, they're talking to each other, they're looking at programs that Letitia has come up with, and it's been like a real joy for me to discover that a library is not a dead place, but it's a very, very alive place with some wonderful things for people to engage in. And the downtown library with its jazz programs and its ARTWalk and all the things they do with immigration has really impressed me very much with the quality of what's happening. It's a pleasure to see Hartford having such a venue, and Hartford's very lucky to have a venue such as the Hartford Public Library.